Yo, what is up, squad? It's your main man KiddStan. Now, before we get into the video, guys, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new for good luck while hunting for devil fruits in Grand Peace Online. Yes, sir. Make sure you hit that. Once again, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for good luck so you can get all the rarest devil fruits in Grand Peace Online when you are a devil fruit hunter, bro. I know y'all tired of seeing Suke, bro. I will know y'all want something better than Suke. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Yo, what is up, squad? It's your main man KiddStan. Today we're back with another Finesse Kid video. Now guys, so so today we're gonna be talking about some more Grand Peace Online. I uploaded a video, I believe yesterday, about Grand Peace Online. It was about regarding the new buff that Magu got, which is pretty cool. It got a pretty nice buff. I was actually pretty happy with the buff. I did think Magu needed one for sure. There are some other things that I felt like, could have been tweaked a bit, but you know what, we'll work with what we got. But today's video, as you guys can see here, today we're gonna be talking about the new update for Grand Peace Online. So Grand Peace Online, for those of you guys know, is still in the state that it's been on the first day of release. It's still in that same state, of just like all the content that it had when it first released. Hasn't had anything added yet, and so we're pretty excited. A lot of people, I know all my Grand Peace people are pretty excited to see what the game is going to have in update 1. So update 1 is revealed to be revolved around Skypiea specifically, which is cool, which is pretty exciting too. I kind of said that we didn't get much of Alabasta, but there actually might be, there are kind of some things that I saw that might have hinted, hey, we might get more than what we think we're getting. But nothing that's been confirmed, nothing that's been considered 100%. But yes, I just wanted to point those things out because, who knows, we might actually get a little more than we were thinking that we would. But before we get right into this video, if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you guys are new and you're watching this, please hit the subscribe button, and please turn on the notification bell if you are subscribed and haven't done so. Your boy trying to hit 40K by the end of the year, so we're gonna see how close to 40,000 subs we can get. And we're just gonna hope that we can hit that grind, man. Hey, whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so in addition to that, don't forget to hit that like button, and let's get right into the video. So we are here to discuss the new Skypiea update. So For You has actually shown off some pretty cool stuff, and I'm basically gonna try to cover all the things that are allowed to be public. Basically, there are some information, stuff like that, that hasn't been like released as public information yet, but I'm trying to keep it down play and make sure like there isn't like any leaks here, just out of respect to that. So if you look here, we saw that on the 30th, we actually got some pretty nice sneak peeks of just like Skypiea in general. All right, so Skypiea has been proven to have like a lot of content just coming to the game, which is pretty exciting. We know that we're getting a new boss, we're getting a new devil fruit, we're getting a new just whole area and island in general. But I think it's gonna be more than just like a simple island. It's gonna be like a basically kind of like an area expansion. We know we're getting that. We know we're getting new weapons. We're for sure getting new weapons, and we're getting new items, new like accessories basically, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, so we got some pretty cool stuff. So we know that we've seen some sneaks of Skypiea. This was posted on the 30th of November. So we see that this is part of like Sky Island and whatnot. We got Heaven's Gate, so I believe we might have covered some of this already. But what's really cool is Goro. So Goro is looking absolutely sick. So we see that this is the first, or like this was basically the first sneak, the first public sneak of Enel's basically Raigo, which is that gigantic cloud that he summons and makes like this giant spirit bomb. It's honestly just some crazy stuff, bro. That giant spirit bomb that Enel uses. So we know that Goro has been confirmed that it's going to be added in the game. It's going to be added in that update. So we do know that we're getting that for sure. Another thing is we do know that it's going to have like, it's gonna have some benefits. There, let's say that. We do know that the fruit is gonna have some benefits, to have some perks that will basically work together with other things in the game, other items and accessories, and I'll get into that later. And it's really cool to just kind of see how it's working. Or we do know that it's gonna be a very strong Delphi and a very strong attack. As you guys can see here, how it's just kind of coming out of the cloud. And I'll be showing you guys how it looks in action. It's pretty sick. Definitely some cool looking stuff. All right, so I'll show you guys real quick some of the footage. If we look here, you see that, you know, basically this is a reference that they got it from, as you can see. But if we look here, it's actually some pretty nice looking stuff. So click on the video. And that's basically what we're getting for Raigo right there. It's definitely something serious. Oh my goodness, look at that. Sheesh. Yeah, that's some pretty sick stuff. So yeah, so that's basically the Delphi in action, which is pretty interesting. I did see like a clip of basically like the fruit, like, or that move Raigo specifically, like just like somebody was using it, bro, and it was like 5 times, maybe 10 times the size of that. And I don't know if like Foyu just was like testing it and had it added like basically like a cap for its growth size, but like it was freaking gigantic, and it just kept growing and growing. Here's another thing that we can see here. This is for the Skypians. So Skypians is actually pretty interesting. It's actually pretty cool. Skypians are actually going to be able to have some type of flight now. It's going to be kind of like a Skypian glide rather than a flight. Like they aren't just going to flat out like fly around. Like you're not going to like fly up and down like no, that's not how Skypians are going to work. But what's really cool is that they're going to have kind of like a gliding system, kind of like Batman, how he had his little like bat glider or whatever whatever you want to call it. How he would kind of like soar down from like a high point and you just glide down, which is pretty cool. You can see here, you can see that they can like bird dive and then they start gliding a little bit. You see, you can kind of point up to keep yourself from falling straight down, which is pretty cool. But as you can see, like, yeah, like it gets to a point where they're actually kind of like just leveled, but they can't like fly up, which is why I said they have to glide. Because you see here, he has to fall like literally out of like Sky Island before he can do all that. But it seems like the glide is pretty nice. It seems like he doesn't even come close to falling into the water after a while. He's just kind of like, it comes to a point where he's just like floating above it, you know what I mean, which is pretty cool. That's pretty sick. So we do know that Skypians are going to get basically, you know, a cool new feature to kind of like, you know, make it a lot cooler in this update. They're going to get some love. They're going to get a lot of love, especially, you know, you got Fishman Karate, who can, I'm pretty sure they swim faster, and I think they have more breath underwater. And then, you know, they have like more HP, and then you got the minks who have more stamina. They also have that electro damage. You know, you got this cool little stuff added. It's pretty cool that, you know, Skypeans are finally getting their own thing. Here we can see Enel with his little Enel face and his Tomo drums, which is pretty cool. So we'll be talking about that drums later on, but this is basically what the Enel boss is going to look like. So you got that. And there's some other cool stuff there, other cool stuff in general. So we look here at animation sneak peeks. We know we're getting some new emotes, so yay for emotes. This is my favorite one. Yeah. I love me some of that. So here's some sneaks of the new pole, I guess, Enel's pole. It's gonna be a boss drop. So this is actually gonna be a weapon, and this weapon is gonna be very interesting and very cool. There's gonna be a couple things that you might that'll make this weapon a lot stronger than it initially will be on its own. So you got that. You know, we're getting that little Skypiea bazooka thingy mabobber that one dude used. I can't remember his name, but we know we're getting that bazooka. Here's some more animations of the pole, Enel's pole. I don't even know what to call it. I don't think it has an actual name. Here's a player combo with the staff. Nice. So you got that. And that was just like something different about Magu. So mouth is now animated. But anywho, so yeah, that's pretty cool. We got some cool stuff. So about that Enel's pole thing, now this is where I said that, you know, Goro is gonna have this cool thing that allows it to basically be a, why is this off centered? This is like bothering me. All right, whatever, I don't care. So yeah, so basically, there's a reason why I said that that Goro's gonna have like this cool feature that will make it basically unique, I guess, or complement other stuff. And I'm talking about that pole and Enel's Tomo drums, whatever you want to call it, like these things right here, the drums. So what's really interesting about those is that it's been said that these are going to be affected by whether the user has Goro or not. So if the user has Goro or hear me out, Electro. If the user has Goro or Electro, that will make a difference on basically this in the stat. I think it was this included. I'm not 100% sure. 100% sure. I feel like I heard that, but I know it's 100% for sure. Like for the staff, that the person will basically get this cool like little buff. Like basically the staff will have this cool shocking effect to it if the user has Goro or Electro. Now, yes, Electro, yeah, you know, Electro already does like this shocking ability, which makes me think that this little shocking effect might be slightly stronger than Electro, or maybe like the pole little staff thing conducts it to make it do more damage, might last longer, maybe it might have a bigger stun effect. But we do know that having Goro and having Electro is going to make a difference on the strength of the staff itself, which is pretty interesting, you know, definitely, especially in a game like this where like that melee combat actually makes a difference, you know, like people go crazy with Karatachi. And I know, like, when I have Karatachi, bro, using that and Electro, it slaps. So this is like an amplified version of it. That's going to be amazing. But we do know that those drums from the staff are going to be boss drops. In addition to that, they're both, I know the drums is like a legendary accessory. I don't recall for the staff or the pole, whatever you want to call it. But I'd assume, honestly, I would assume that would be like a legendary also, or at least a rare. I would be surprised if that was a legendary. If that wasn't a legendary and Kirabachi was. There we go. So yeah, but yeah, so that's basically all the information that is basically allowed to be shared about GPO. I don't want to go into too much of the deeper stuff that, you know, that testers know, just because of the fact that hey, you know, they've only been set to testers for a reason, so I'm just gonna respect that. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy it, do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button if you are new. If you are subscribed and haven't done so, please turn on the notification bell once again. Your boy's trying to get as close to 40K as possible. We're trying to hit 40K by the end of the year. That's the goal. So please help make that possible. With that being said, until next time, guys, we are out.